Hello, YouTube! It's Edward here again. Today, we are bringing you another StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void co-op gameplay. Today, we are going to be playing, or I am going to be playing, Lock and Load on the map Lock and Load. And we are the Vorazun class, so yeah. The difficulty's on hard, and I am playing with, I believe, a Zerg partner, and we are arguably, this is definitely one of the more better gameplays I have, because we definitely own the house. I mean, it's a little difficult at first. If you guys have played this Lock and Load map, it's definitely a little annoying because you have to take over the locks, and you also have to keep them because you can't, because the enemy can take them back. So that's friggin' annoying, and I think this is my second time playing this map. I have a third one being uploaded soon, or after I get it all edited and all that jazz. So yeah, right now, for this map or for this game, I'm gonna go with just all ground units because why not? Pretty much gonna go with a good amount of stalkers and archons and zealots and whatnot. Pretty much a good mix of soldiers, or like a good mix of units. I think I was playing the campaign version of this on hard, and it was friggin', oh man, it was so annoying because they didn't give, like when you play campaign, they limit the amount of how many, or the variations of units you get, and pretty much my only combo of units at that point was stalkers and phoenixes, or phoeni, whatever you want to call it. And it was not easy because they were destroying my, they also limit how much you can upgrade, so I can only do one upgrade, and so it limited how powerful my stalkers were, and my stalkers just getting wrecked left and right. So it was really annoying. Anyways, my partner's pretty cool. Like, he actually uses his Zerglings here to help me remove the rocks from my base, which is nice. I get the DTs from the Spirit of Vorazun to do that for me because they take it out in like 3 seconds. But I don't even have to use it, so I'll just use that for when we get attacked or whatever. But yeah, let's see here. Right now I'm just trying to get some more buildings out because I want to build a cannon in front of my pylon. Of course, I need a forge. I'm also trying to stack up on my gas right now, since the nice thing about Vorazun is that you don't need people to mine gas, so you can just build a simulator and just goes. I've even seen other players, if you know your partner or whatever, personally, and they don't need that much gas, you can arguably just take one of their gases. So instead of having just 4, 2 for each expansion, you can even take one of your partners if they don't need that much gas. And I kind of wish I had that, because arguably, even though you don't need to put units on the gas on the assimilators, it's mined so much slower than it normally does, so it gets a little annoying. But yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. So right now I'm gonna make another Nexus at my secondary base, and yeah, I'm just gonna start building up my army. Ooh.
It will begin to overload if they succeed.
Yeah, that's also the other thing. Not only do they take over a lock, but it will overload if, because that's the point of the game, I guess. So it does not get any better, or it does not get any easier, I should say. But arguably, it's not. This game is, or this particular match. Can I call it a match? Yeah, I guess. It wasn't that difficult. But yeah, I think sorry. More recently, I've been a lot better at using the Spirit of Vorazun, and realizing just kind of picking more key moments, especially using the time warp or the time freeze thing, and then using the black hole, which is super always super handy, because you can just suck everyone in. Actually, I would say the time phase thing is arguably the best ever, because you stop the I think it's like 15 seconds long. You stop the enemy from doing anything, and arguably, if you have a strong enough army, you and your partner can just rip through the the enemy like really quickly. But yeah, that's it. I believe the cooldown time is like 5 minutes, and like these games are only like anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes long. So at most you can use it only 2 or 3 times in any match. That's only if you save it up for that one ability. So yeah, I mean right now I can use it, but obviously it's useless to use it. But yeah, in the beginning, I honestly get a really slow start. I only have 3. I mean, for crying out loud, 3, 4 now, 4 gateways, 5. I should have been more prepared for this because the one thing I hate about Vorazun is that you only get 1 charge per unit. So you have to every time you punch out like 5 or 6 units, you have to wait for all 5, 6 of your gateways to recharge again, and it's not quick either. So that's a pain in the buttocks. But yeah. So, anyways, pretty much I would say after the first lock that we grab is it's pretty much game dunzos, because at this point arguably our armies are gonna start getting starting to get I can't talk right now. Are you gonna start getting pretty strong? I can arguably punch out a decent amount of guys. I'm trying to get out. I can punch out Dark Templars because I have the Dark Shrine going on. Right now I'm like, if there's one thing you notice, like my builds are very like meticulously designed in a way that's like not exactly strategic. It's just like for here, I have every other pylon is a cannon, just because I think it's like worth something. I don't know why I do that. I just do because I figure you could use some defense. But yeah, here we go. Luckily, Kerrigan is very, very useful, or is very strong, so she can tank for the most part. And whereas I just have normal people. Yeah, so we have 1 lock, and I believe I'm going to start getting some Archons up soon. I like to put a pylon at every single block so that I can warp in units at will, and especially, and they warp in also cloaked, so it's even better. And when you have the enemy tries to come back and take over the lock, you don't have to worry about them because your guys come in quickly and they're cloaked, unless they destroy the pylon. Then they don't come in, which blows. Which does not happen in this game, but it did happen when I played the campaign on hard, and that was friggin' annoying. All right, here we go. I think at this point I want to go take the bottom right lock, along with 3 of my Archons, 3 of my Dark Archons. I love those Archons. I love that they have the ability to like confuse, even though I don't really use it that much or at all. I wish it was kind of a like automatic. Like one combo I love using with Vorazun is Void Rays and Corsairs. That combo is awesome, especially if you have the ability to use the Disruption Web with the Corsairs. Whew! It pretty much if you have a good 10 to 12 Corsairs, they will always eliminate all ground forces with their their Disruption Web. Just render them useless. And then you can just use the Void Rays, and they will take out all of the units because they do it super quick and it's super easy. Yeah, so here you see that stupid freaking Immortal is attacking my freaking pylon. Oh, and he somehow sees my guys. I guess they have a detector. I believe in hard mode, the computer is smart enough to be like, hey, let's use a detector, or like let's bring detectors with us in case they have cloaked units. And if you're wondering why I haven't changed my gateways to warp gates, oh, now I do it. Yeah. Before I was just like, I completely missed it. And at this point, I do not know why I'm building another dark shrine. Arguably, I don't need to. I like in my head, I'm like retarded, or I'm sorry, I shouldn't use that word. I'm stupid, and I'm just like, oh, I need another dark shrine, and even though I don't, and yeah, I'm stupid. So, I mean, luckily I'm not low on minerals or like resources or anything, so it doesn't really hurt me financially. But it's definitely like a stupid move, arguably. But yeah, at this point, I'm pretty. I mean, there's only arguably like less than. I think, how long is this video? It's not even that long. Yeah. So, like, pretty easy to beat the rest. I mean, there's only like 5-6 minutes left because me and my partner we're just too dang good, you know, just too good. Or he's too good. I'm just kind of tagging along for the ride, honestly, because he's the one that's destroying house with all of his men, and I'm just, yeah, I'm falling down. Interesting. He's using the old Mutalisk and Zergling tactic. Haven't seen that in a while. Oh yeah, at this point I think it looks like the enemy is about to come in, and that they are about to come in. So I'm like, so I need to pop in some units real quick. 4 Archons. I figured are arguably not technically good enough, but. Huh, they even know how. Ooh, good thing, and man, arguably I probably would not have won all that if it wasn't for my partner. You require more Vespian gas. Love Archons. Love how they look. Now they look so much cooler than they were in StarCraft 1. In StarCraft 1, they just look like they had no armor. What was he saying? Oh yeah, how about top them bonus? Yes. We definitely know where we got this at this point, because I mean this is the most communication we have. And you know. Oh yeah, one thing you cannot use together is the time, or like she used her own kind of like time warp like stopping thing. And using the black hole does not work well together.
Your ally must be present to claim the objective.
Come on, dude.
Your allies are in battle. I walk the shadowed path.
At this point, I feel kind of bad because I kind of abandoned my partner because he goes straight into the where the bonus objective is, and I just totally. And in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna get more guys because you know whatever. Like I want them, and I just totally leave him behind. I mean, he arguably does not need my help at all. But yeah, I didn't even realize he was doing it. I'm like, till now, I'm like, oh, okay, like let's go up. And me do something. Oh look, I think his Zerglings all died. Holy crap! Because my Zealots got to him pretty easily. Yeah, so right at this point, it's game done and over.
We have done well, but do not grow overconfident.
But anyway, so I think that's all really the commentary I have for now. If you guys like this video and want to see more co-op, I'm going to hopefully eventually graduate myself to a brutal difficulty. Frankly, I'm kind of scared, but I will try my best. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Please give the video a like if you like my stuff. Alright, thank you guys. Laters.
Biomass will provide us with
present to claim the objective.
I am the heart of darkness.
Thoughts in chaos. What would you ask from the shadows? I come. Your allies are in conflict.
I've stunned the enemy. Kill them!
Upgrade complete.
Jakku.
Your allies are in battle. Your allies' base is besieged.
Blades meet the enemy.
Your allies' presence is required to claim the objective.
I walk the shadow path.
We are one step closer to regaining full control of the Celestial Locks.
This location has been secured.
All 5 Celestial Locks have been activated. Amon will be unable to bypass them again. Well done, Commanders. Ulnar is saved.